Hello, and welcome back to Fremontian. It is finally Friday. There are only 5 weeks of school left. Let's go! Seniors, this means your graduation is around the corner. Hang in there. In this week's episode, our Fremontian Global team interviewed Sigma's Miss Ortega. She is an English teacher and the yearbook director. For more on Miss Ortega, we sent Patty for the interview. Roll the tape.
Hi, my name is Patty and I am part of Fremontian Global. This week we will interview our Sigma English teacher. Let's see what she had to say.
About myself, that's a hard question. Okay, so my name is Angela Ortega. My parents are Salvadorian, both of them. I went to an all LAUSD schools, all LAUSD schools. I teach English. I got my bachelor's in English and I have a master's in education. I love teaching here at Fremont. I've been teaching English, this is my third year. I don't know if my student teaching counts, then it would be 4 years, but I've been teaching English for 3 years. I think that now with COVID, a lot of the students are timid, they're shy. So it's hard to really gauge if they're understanding the lesson. It takes them longer to open up now. So I think that my biggest challenge, at least this year, was getting my students to feel comfortable with me because they were so used to being behind the camera. You know, you guys were behind a camera for like a year and a half. So getting students to feel comfortable and share out loud and speak to one another was, I think, one of the biggest challenges this year. Why did I take charge of the yearbook? I was volunteered, and then I was scared because I had never been in yearbook or taught yearbook ever before. But I took on the challenge. I started last year during COVID, so it was very difficult because we didn't have events, we didn't have anything, everything was online. But somehow I fell in love with it. I liked the process of creating things and then seeing how students can create things. You guys are so creative, and I think sometimes we sell ourselves short, and seeing the creativity just made me fall in love with yearbook. This year has been a little more different because we've been hands-on, but just seeing how involved and how you guys or how the students fall in love with yearbook as much as I do, I think that's the part that I love.
Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, La Batalla de Puebla, or the Battle of Puebla. Many people think it is Mexico's Independence Day, but it is not. For more on this, let's head over to Polls and Fun Facts. Mr. Producer, hit it!
Fremontian number 5. On Thursday, people across America celebrated Cinco de Mayo. But do they know the real significance of the day? To help resolve any confusion, we went across campus and asked Ms. Baca to explain us the real meaning behind Cinco de Mayo.
Hi, my name is Ms. Baca, and I am a teacher here at Fremont High School. The meaning of Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is mostly celebrated here in the United States by a lot of Latinos, Chicanos, to give each other pride of being from Mexico. It's mostly about the battle in Puebla, right, and being successful in defeating the French and pushing them out of Mexico. But it's mostly celebrated here in the United States because it's a date of to celebrate our culture, to be proud of who we are and where we came from. And it's an American celebration mostly. But I celebrate it every year, right, Cinco de Mayo. For me, it means just being proud of being Mexicana and being proud of and keeping ties to my culture as well.
A big thank you to Ms. Baca for the in-depth explanation. We hope our segment this week was able to teach you something new and the true reason for Cinco de Mayo. See you next week when we ask our seniors about Grand Night.
Today, Community Clicks went all out and they have a 2-for-1 special for us today. That is correct. 2 stories in 1 week. What an ambitious group. Let's start with their first story. Last week, the volleyball team had their senior night. Community Clicks was there for the story. Roll the tape. Alright, what is going, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the volleyball senior night. Let's go check it out.
My name's Johnny. I play oppo for the varsity volleyball team. I am a senior as well.
Hi, my name is Edilberto Alvarez. I'm a middle blocker for the junior varsity volleyball team.
Hi, my name is William Navarro. I'm an outside hitter for the varsity volleyball team.
Hello, my name is Patrick Zavala, and I'm the libero for the varsity team.
What is a senior night?
Senior night is a day where we celebrate our seniors by giving them posters, flowers, and celebrating their achievements.
A senior night is where all the seniors celebrate their last home game.
A senior night is when we honor the graduating seniors at their last home game.
A senior night is a game dedicated to our seniors. It usually takes place during our last home game, and just where we just celebrate other seniors. Our coaches give a heartwarming speech, and you just see our seniors cry. It's kind of fun.
What were your best experiences while playing?
My best experiences while playing were playing as a team, meeting new schools, and trying my best as a player.
Connecting with people who I didn't think I would connect with.
The best experience while playing volleyball was probably the Jordan home game, where we lost the first 2 sets and then came back and won the remaining 3.
My best experience definitely took place when we played our tournament. Our last tournament, we went against Taft and Marshall, and Marshall had like this 6'8" middle blocker, and he like hit always over a block. It was like the coolest thing ever. And then I met this libero that committed to a college team. I was like playing against him really like lifted my spirit, and I feel like I could become a better player by playing against them. I had a lot of fun.
Do you plan on playing volleyball after graduation?
I do plan on playing volleyball after graduation. It's a fun sport and a team sport that I enjoy.
Probably yes, probably not. I still gotta see if I am or not.
I do plan on playing volleyball after high school for a college team.
I wish I could play, but because of my studies, I won't have any time to actually play volleyball.
Do you recommend our future Fremont students to join the volleyball team?
I do recommend future Fremont students to join the volleyball team. It's a fun experience meeting new people and playing as a team.
Yes, I do recommend. It's a really good experience, especially if you've never tried volleyball.
I do recommend for future students to join. You know, it's a good place to make new friends and have fun.
If you like being the center of attention and you like hearing the crowd scream your name, I definitely recommend it. The sport's really welcoming to new players. And honestly, if you've ever seen Haikyuu, I mean, it speaks for itself. Volleyball is a really cool sport.
If you have been out and about on campus, I'm sure you have noticed our campus aides supervising the area. For the second story, Community Click spoke to our campus aides. Check it out. What is going, everyone? So, are you guys ditching? Do you not have a hall pass or any form or excuse to be leaving your classroom? If not, well, today we're going to be talking about the people that you should be afraid of. Let's go check it out and talk to them.
Hi everyone, my name is Ricardo Nunez and I'm a campus aide here at Fremont High School. My responsibilities are basically supervise, make sure students go to class, make sure no one's ditching, and break up fights if necessary, and just keep an eye on my part of the school in general. My most memorable experience, I'd have to say, would be my first day coming to the school. It was different. This is by far the biggest school I've ever worked at. But definitely a bigger student body, and definitely one where I had to deal with more kids causing drama than at my other schools.
Yes, good afternoon, Fremont students and staff. My name is Andre Smith. I'm a campus aide. This is my 27th year here at Fremont High School, and I'm delighted to share this interview with you all. My responsibility as a campus aide is basically observe and report, assisting student needs, getting students to class, just assisting the admin and the whole community as well. My most memorable time here at Fremont High School is I look forward to May, June, close to graduations, where the ninth graders that we dealt with 4 years ago, I get to see them grow up and grow up and go into adulthood and graduate. Then also their brothers and sisters, I look forward to them working another 4 years with them and watching the generation gap grow. How I know we're ditching?
Yeah.
Well, we see, for instance, like here on my third floor, we see one student. I usually challenge all students and ask them, where's your hall pass? Some say I don't have it, I send them back. But also when I see them a second time going around, then I know that they're out of class. And usually what I do is, I talk to them and try to get them in class.
All right, I'm a campus aide here. They call me Shrek for some reason. I don't know why, but been here at Fremont for a long time.
What are your responsibilities as campus aide?
Make sure the kids are safe, man. Pretty much secure the perimeter gates and try to be overly observant to look out for, certain dangers or anything that's out of the ordinary.
Yeah, are there any problems that you face while doing this job?
Problems? Yeah, we face a lot of problems, man, especially dealing with kids. Kids are going through puberty. They have emotional roller coasters. They bring their problems from home here, and yeah, we cause some problems sometimes.
Are there any more memorable experiences from working here as campus aide?
Yeah, it was, I want to say I've been doing this job a long time, so I want to give it about 10 years ago. One of our toughest kids we had, this dude was an actual gang member, and I ran into him, I think it was at a Target. He wasn't gang banging no more, he was in college, and he was saying, thanks to me and others that kept being on him, that he changed his life around. That was a memorable thing.
All right, thank you for your time.
All right, no problem, man, anytime.
Seniors, did you know that you left a mark here at Fremont? And I mean that literally. For more on this story, we sent the variety team to the third floor for a special surprise. Roll it.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Fremontian. In this week's video, we're going to find out more about the history behind the senior handprint tradition that takes place in Dr. Nasu's classroom.
My name is Dr. Nassuf. I've been teaching at Fremont since 2014, and I'm an English teacher.
When did this handprint tradition for seniors start?
They started in 2016 when we moved into the building, because this section of the building was being built. When I moved in here in 2016, I started doing it.
Where do seniors leave their handprint? Why did you decide to choose this place?
Well, I wanted to give the kids something they can leave behind and be proud of. And a lot of the kids put their sports number, they put their universities, they put their nicknames. It's just something for kids to be able to be proud of and look up and see themselves. A lot of times when the kids come to visit me, they're like, oh, there you go. And kids take pictures when I put it up, and they put it on their Instagrams and Facebooks and stuff like that.
Is the ceiling the only place where they leave their handprints?
I think. I don't know if anybody else does it, but it might be other teachers, but as far as I know, this is the only one.
Why is it important for seniors to have this tradition?
I think it's just a kind of a sense of ownership, a pride. A lot of them put their universities, and so they feel proud. And plus, they feel like they belong. This is always going to be, their hands will always be here, even though they left.
What is the purpose of this tradition?
Just to give kids something fun to do and something to be proud of and something to look forward to.
How do you think it affects the seniors?
I think they love it. I think they love it. They look forward to it. At the beginning of the year, they kept asking me, when are we going to do it? When are we going to do it? I always do it in April or May.
And seniors, don't forget you can still continue to leave your handprint behind in Dr. Nasu's class during lunch. Stay tuned for next week's video as we cover the paranormal activity in your school.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Sports, Sports, Sports! On Monday, May 2nd, our Fremont varsity baseball team had a very challenging game against Harbor High School. Let's hope this defeat does not affect the team's momentum. We hope they can come back physically and mentally stronger. On Wednesday, May 3rd, our Fremont varsity softball team had a really hard game. We asked some of the softball players about this game. Here's our interview.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Lopez.
Hello, I'm April Ramirez. I play the pitcher.
And I play short base. Short
Short-
base, second
second
base.
base. I believe that the team stays focused when we are having a difficult time by, encouraging each other to do better and to, redeem yourself after every other play.
Yeah, but she said basically we have like pep talks here and there between the games, and we tell them like, oh, you guys are doing good, keep it up. Or if they're like messing up, we try to like tell them like what they're messing up on so they can like kind of improve.
Our coach helps us stay motivated by, just encouraging us to do better and that he's proud of us in every game, that we are getting better little by little. And I think with just him, staying positive, it keeps our mood up.
Well, he also focuses on like stuff we mess up on. So when we mess up on certain things, next practices he like works on it with us. So it kind of helps us better ourselves, and we know like what is expected of us in the next game.
These difficult games, what can the team learn from these situations?
Well, I feel like they can learn like how to push themselves to be better. So it's like kind of like resilience in a way, because you're seeing that it's getting difficult and it's like making them push themselves instead of giving up. They're like having the mentality that they're playing for like the team and for themselves, so they push themselves to be like the best that they can. Thank you.
On April 29th, the Spotlight team recorded the pep rally. The theme for this year's pep rally was Mario Brothers. Let's head over to Shayla for more information.
This week, our Spotlight team covered the senior pep rally. They had a Mario-themed pep rally in which each SLC was represented by a different character. They had a bunch of fun games in which they showed their senior spirit. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name is Rafael Alvarado and I am the 2022 senior class president.
Hi, my name is Emily Hernandez. I'm a senior and I'm part of the ASB.
Hi, my name is America Duran Perez and I'm ASB president.
To plan the event, it took about, I would say, 3 weeks.
We started around late March and then up until the end of April.
The hardest part about setting up the pep rally would have to say like putting everything together and coming in on Friday early morning to try to place everything where it was supposed to be.
I think on top of that, another hardest part was getting the spirit up because we can only do so much, and it was on top of the seniors to bring in their own kind of spirit as well.
The purpose of setting up the senior pep rally was to let the seniors enjoy after coming back from a long time of being quarantined, and for them to show some spirit for the schools and being able to celebrate their accomplishments.
The experience was great. I feel like everyone was out there to represent their SLC and I had fun.
I feel like a lot of us had fun. I was the one playing the music and I had fun making the playlist.
I just enjoyed being able to be out there with my friends because a lot of them came out to help us, so it was a good time to spend with them.
That was all for the senior pep rally. Stay tuned for next week's video because we will be talking to Principal Ms. Escobar.
This has been the Fremontian. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell for notifications down below for every time we post a new video. Remember, here at the Mott, we find a path or make one. Happy Friday. Adrian,